Hey guys, what's up? Today in the Brick Lab, we're joining the Imperium, at least long enough to fix up one of the Photak Hounds. So as far as this build goes, it's actually pretty solid. We have nice strong shoulders up here with plenty of posability in the front legs, and of course snapping jaws at the front, which are probably the most important for this beast. But then towards the back, things start to fall apart just a little bit. We have this odd, weird, spindly section towards the back here. And then we also have these back legs, which are just on click hinges, which doesn't really make sense to me. I mean, you can't really get any real posability out of the back legs here. And that means, of course, that you're limited with your poses on the front as well. I mean, sure, your wolf can paw at the ninja or whatever, but he's not going to be able to, rear up on his back legs or pose with them or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing, but that's actually an easy fix. In fact, all you have to do is just replace those click hinges with these ball and socket pieces like this, and that solves your biggest problem. You can now move the back legs around however you want. Your wolf can just rear up and really tear at the ninja here like some massive deranged werewolf, or he can even crouch down low, like maybe he meets a dragon that's finally too much for him, or really whatever poses you want to make with this guy. And then the next section I want to address is the little spindly back section here. I guess in the grand scheme of things it probably doesn't matter, but it still looks really ugly as far as a physical build goes. So in order to fix that up, basically all I did was just remove this section here. Let's just reattach the axle here real quick and the flag. But then I also built this box here, and this is actually super easy to make. All you need is 3 of these Technic beams with the cross axle hole in it, and you just plug those on like so, and then you can plug them into the wolf. And from here you can actually just build in whatever you want in order to fill out the wolf. And I recommend also adding in maybe a 2x3 plate underneath for stability. I didn't in my final build just because I feel like it messes up the flow of the underside here. It kind of makes a smoother transition between the wolf's belly here and his hips. But after that I took a bunch of bracket pieces. We have this 1x1 bracket here and a 2x1 bracket, and I put them together with an ingot holding them together, and then of course just quarter circle tile just to kind of round it out a little bit. Did that, but in the opposite direction for the other side, and then just plugged them on top. So there's that. We have the back, and then from there I just took a gold jumper tile here, put one of the extra cheese slopes that came with the set here, and then I took 2 of these wedge slopes just like this, the ones that go in the opposite direction. And if we can zoom in here, I just plugged them in like this just to kind of make a little bit of that gap in the back disappear. Now obviously there's a ton more that you can do to this thing, but I figured just sticking with the basics for now was probably the best. And of course, if you want to add your own pieces to this modification, you can certainly flesh out the build a whole lot more. And that's really it for our Photak Hound. I kind of kept this one basic, but I feel like that's really all that it needed. It didn't need anything too complicated. But that's pretty much it for today. If there are any other videos that you'd like to see me do, feel free to leave a suggestion in the comment section below, and if I have some time, I'll go ahead and get around to them for you. But that's it for today, like I said, so I'll see you next time.